Our Talk. I'm Ken Eccles, and we're happy to have you with us on the program tonight. I'd love to hear from you. We have a phone line up there, phone number up there that you can call, and we also have an email address. It's probably up there. But if it isn't, it is keneckleslive@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you either way, by phone or by email. Early Bird continues in the number one spot in our NASCAR game standings, 2 weeks in a row at the top for Early Bird. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute or two. Hello, caller, you're on the air. What? Hello, caller, you're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Well, good evening, Mr. Ken.
Good evening.
Lightning strikes twice.
Him to win his second in a row, and he did.
Yes, but look at his car. He had a busted up fender, but he still came through.
He brought 3/4 of that car across the finish line, number one, and they do not penalize him for the fourth of the car that he had lost.
Nope, and some of the other callers, their driver got knocked out the race.
Yeah, that always happens to somebody. It happened to a lot of people. What was it, 13 cars that actually finished the race? I think it was 13.
Yep. Oh, while I'm on the phone, I'm going to pick the next driver for the road course.
Circuit of the Americas road course. Who are you taking?
I'm taking the road course guy.
SVG?
Yes.
That's the 97. Oh, let me mention that.
Yeah.
Let me mention that. We'll have, he used to be we're used to him being the 80, but he's not the 88 now. SVG is now the 97. The 88 is driven by another pretty good road courser, Todd Zilic. But if you want SVG, it's 97, not 88. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, and okay. Can I pick another driver for the next race, sir?
Another? Do you want to pick 2 weeks ahead?
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah, if you want.
I'm going for the Tyler Reddick for the. Now, is that a road course or a normal track?
That's an oval. I can't remember where they are. I'll check on it. It's an oval, though. I can tell you that before I look.
Okay, I'm going with Riddick.
Okay, so you're taking 97 for Circuit of the Americas and then 45 for the next week. All right, stand by a second. I'm going to rustle some papers here, so you'll hear the sound of papers rustling, which is always a sign that somebody is doing work when you hear papers rustling. And if I rustle enough papers, I will eventually be able to tell you that after Circuit of the Americas, it's Phoenix. That's right. I should have remembered that. They go to Phoenix. So you got the 45 for Phoenix.
Yes, I'm going for lightning. I'm going for a third lightning strike.
Okay. Well, it's in the book.
Yeah, and the rest of you know what's going to happen to you, mate.
All right, folks, just consider the aggressive statement predicting doom and gloom for all other contestants. Just consider that issued.
Yeah, and especially for a certain caller.
A certain caller. I don't know who that is. And
he
don't
uses
even tell
a
me.
voice change.
Oh, him. Oh, Pretty Man.
Yes, him.
Everybody's on Pretty Man's case, including me. I mean, we're all on Pretty Man's case these days, as well we should be.
Well, we're on the same page, and you can lead it.
Now, I need to tell you something. Somebody sent me a link about taking televisions to the Philippines. I don't know how much of this would apply to your life or if any of it would. But based on the link that he sent me, it's real complicated to take a TV to the Philippines and make it work. Are you familiar with all the nuances of that?
Not really, but hey, put a satellite in the backyard, put it up high as I can, aim it at a satellite, and call it a day.
All right, well, that's fine. I mean, are you planning to actually transport a TV to the Philippines?
No, I might buy one while I'm there. Might be
Okay,
cheaper.
well, I think you're probably okay then. If you're not going to take one from here to there, then you should be all right. Because there's some
Yeah.
complicated stuff. But if you buy a TV in the Philippines, certainly it'll be ready to go.
Oh yeah, it'd probably be a smart TV.
Well, let's hope. You don't want a dumb TV.
No, I'm just hoping I can get my races. I can get my football. And let me see. Oh yes, and I can get Star News.
Well, Star News, of course. That I would think that would have been first on your list.
Well, I always think about my NASCAR and my football, but your show is first to be looked at, sir.
Well, of course. I mean, it's only proper that would be the case. So,
Oh
good
yeah.
luck with that.
Well, I can say to all the haters, keep hating, keep losing your driver, and call it a day, people.
Okay, there it is. This is from a man who does, in fact, have an Undertaker belt. So, I guess we should take him seriously.
Yeah, the other words, you're going to be visited by the Undertaker one day anyway.
Well, aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Oh yeah. Well, other words, as known as the Grim Reaper.
Yep. Well, I don't know if we want to spend a whole lot of time talking about our own impending demises. We probably can find other stuff to talk about before the hour is
yes,
over.
sir.
I would hope so.
Okay, sir. I just wanted to have a little fun and throw
Well,
a certain person under.
What's more fun than death, really?
No, throwing somebody under the bus.
Well, thank you for calling. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Okay. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Ken. How you doing?
Hey, Leon. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fair. Old stiff wind blowing about all day.
Oh man, it's blowing stuff off. Everything on my porch has blown over.
Yes, I could imagine.
But it's calmed down a little bit now.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to lay it a little overnight, but I thought that was a pretty good race yesterday.
Well, you had bad luck. You've had some tough luck these 2 weeks. But that was a pretty entertaining race yesterday. They had the 38 started and 13 finished.
Well, yeah, I think that's about correct, but yeah, you say I'm having bad luck. I think Richard Childress, if he don't get rid of Kyle Busch, and he's going to tear up everything he's got and welcome North Carolina.
Man, I'm telling you, these are tough times for Kyle Busch.
Well, I don't think he tries to save his car like he used to do. I just don't know what's wrong with him. But like I say, I think he needs to leave Richard Childress Racing, and I am a Richard Childress fan.
Well, it just has not worked out that well since he's been with Childress. Now I acknowledge Kyle Busch is a little bit older now, and we get a little bit older and a little bit slower. But certainly he's not at the age where he's lost his reflexes, I wouldn't think.
Well, I don't know, but it looks to me like after yesterday, a whole lot of them done lost their reflexes, and these young guns is taking over.
Even Larson, yes. Larson messed up yesterday about as bad as I've ever seen him mess up.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Denny Hamlin, but you always notice at 22, he's always wrecking somebody, but yesterday he got involved himself.
Yep, it was action packed and a pretty exciting finish. You know, Bubba Wallace, I thought, kind of had the thing won, and then he went skipping up the track way farther than he needed to go and took himself out of it.
Yeah, I think I saw that too, and I think that boy in that 77 car is going to be the next young Kyle Busch.
Hocevar, he's an up-and-comer. I mean, he's talented. He's really talented. He's also really aggressive, super aggressive.
Yeah, he's another one of them young guns.
Yep, I think he's going to win some races.
All right, I'm going to take you 16, and I won't take up no more of your time.
Okay, Leon has a 16 for Circuit of the Americas. Thanks for calling, Leon.
Yes, good evening.
Good night. Leon has a 16. Charles has SVG for the road course, the Coto road course. Let me get back to the standings here. I messed up the standings this afternoon, which shouldn't be too much of a surprise to anybody. But when you see this, those of you who play by email, when you see the standings, always look and make sure I got it right, because sometimes I don't. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Ken, it's Mark Median.
Hey, Mark. How are you?
Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, that's good. Anyway, my mom, she decided to take the 45 Tyler Reddick on this road course.
Okay, so Mark and his mom, the 45 for Coda.
Yeah, she first was going to go with SVG, and then she changed it to 16, and now she's going to 45.
Well, I tell you, stock is going up in the 45 these days. He's looking good.
Yeah, but anyway, what do you think about that guy going to Trump's place in Florida this weekend?
Well, what do I think about it? I think that kind of stuff should not happen. I don't know what his.
I'm against it, but I feel like it's kind of strange for the last two people that try to do something to Trump came from North Carolina or used to live in North Carolina.
Well, I don't really. I don't really make anything much of that. Well, they could have come from anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, Ken.
Thanks for calling, Mark. Appreciate your call. Phone line is open at that number right up there. The email address is keneccleslive@gmail.com, and I'm going to have to push a button over here because I've had something go weird. Excuse me a second. Pardon me for leaning forward, but sometimes technical events occur, and you got to lean forward to fix them. And it's fixed. My earbud back in. The standings. Early Bird is number one. And we'll run down those standings very soon. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Mr. Ken. How you doing tonight?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing fine, thanks. Say Sam Page is going to be on this week.
Well, that's what I said, and I called him back, and then he has not yet called me back. So I'm
okay.
sorry. He hasn't called me back, so I don't know if he's going to be on or not.
Have a good night.
Well, thanks for calling. Appreciate it, and we're trying. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Hello, Ken. This is Ralph.
Hey, Ralph.
Hey, I want to take that 88 this weekend.
Okay. Ralph's taking 88. Now that's
Yes, sir.
Todd Zillich. You know, you realize that's not SVG.
Yeah, I know it.
Okay, so Ralph.
But he can drive a road course.
Oh yeah, Zillich is a road courser, no doubt about it. So you've got him for Circuit of the Americas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh, I was just going to say, we've been having, I don't know if you know this or not, but people have been having trouble hearing you on the air. Now, I hear you fine. You sound fine to me. But then after you call, people call me up and say, well, we couldn't hear all of what Ralph said. So I don't know what the problem is. Can you tell me, are you calling on a phone or on like a landline? You're calling on a landline. All right. Well, that
Yes,
tells
thank
me something right there as we're trying to figure that out. So,
that guy called in a while ago about to get rid of Kyle Busch.
mhm.
Now, he better be thinking about getting rid of.
What do you think? Okay, Austin Dillon has, he's one thing. He's always had a lot of trouble. Kyle Busch, though, he's been a big star. What do you think the deal is now with Kyle Busch? Why is he not winning anymore?
No, really. Chief got a lot to do with it. The way you set the car up,
Yeah.
and Kyle Busch got a lot to do with it, too.
Well, I know people keep expecting him to break out of it. So the whole Childress organization is kind of in the ditch right now.
Oh, yeah. The only thing he got going for him is Austin Hill in
Yeah.
the Xfinity race.
Well,
They might ought to consider putting him in the number 3 for a while.
well, they might ought to consider doing something because what they're doing now is not working. Okay, Ralph, thank you.
Yes,
So that's the 88, Todd Zillich for Circuit of the Americas. Ralph has him. Let's we can take a look at these standings again. Now, those of you who get email have already seen the corrected standings. But let me just run down the list here. Early Bird is number 1 for the second week. Early Bird with 69 points. Then it's Mark with 64, Charles with 61, Liberal has 59, Nature Boy, Nature Boy with 57. That's the top 5. Then Mr. Leaksville, 55, Mr. NASCAR, 55, Lady in Black, 53, Mr. Pelham has 46, and Ralph has 46. Captain Midnight is 11th with 41, Citizen D is next with 40, Avenger 38, Mr. Draper 38, Jack 37, Pretty Man 34, Wild Turkey 101 with 34, and Leon, who's had some really bad luck, is at the bottom of the list right now with 11. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Hey, good evening, Ken. Hate to call you back, but I sure would have heard the comments that Ralph made a while ago. It's just in and out, and I can't. Man's got some good thoughts, but I'd love to be able to hear Ralph's comments.
Well, I wish you could, and I don't know what's wrong because I hear him fine, and I don't know what the problem is. I wish I did, and I hope we can figure it out. But what he said was instead of they need to be more worried, Childress does, and more worried about Austin Dillon right now than about Kyle Busch, because he thinks maybe they need to move Dillon out instead of worrying about Busch.
Well, I'm 100% for moving both of them out and putting them 2 boys that drive him Xfinity cars on Saturday in there.
And then Ralph said that too. Maybe it's time to move the Xfinity people up. So maybe they'll do that.
Well, Ty Dillon, he's doing better than both of them, and
Yep.
his shops is right there side by side at Childress is over in Welcome.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's going to do something. You know, Childress is used to winning. I mean, he wants to win. He's been had a winning organization the whole time.
All right, I just wanted to tell you I'd love to heard what Ralph said when he said that fella called in about Kyle Busch, but I never can hear that man's comments. I thought it might be a cell phone and he'd be up under a tin roof or have a metal roof on his house or something. I know that does break a cell phone up.
Well, I thought that too, but he said he's calling on a landline.
Yeah, I did hear that part.
Well, Leon, thanks. Yesterday, by the way, last week we figured out for Daytona the average finishes for the different teams, and folks seem to be a little interested in that. So we did it again yesterday. These are for teams of 3 cars or more. The best one yesterday, as far as average finish, was Spire. No, I'm sorry, it was Trackhouse. Trackhouse had an average finish yesterday of 13.3. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Ken, I called a on Senior Street and Early Street to stop four-way stop sign.
Right.
Did you ever figure that out?
What they told me, of course, as you well know, it's still just trash bags over the lights right now.
Right.
What they told me was that there was a technical problem with the lights, and they just have not had the time or the resources, or what, they just have not had the opportunity to get there and fix it yet. So that's what I heard at City Hall. But it's, as you know, it's been a long time.
Yes, so they are going back to the.
That's the plan. That's my understanding, that they want to have stoplights, but right now they just haven't got them fixed.
Trash bag.
It's ugly. There's no doubt about that.
You remember when the trash truck hit the people and killed them?
Oh yeah, I
on Church
remember.
Street.
Yes.
Do you know what they're doing down there? It's been closed off.
Yeah, there's no street down there. There's just a gully right now. They're working on, Eden has a whole lot of problems with water infrastructure. The water infrastructure is a century older in some places. And they're working on replacing all those pipes and conduits and everything. So that's what they're working on down there. Mm-hmm.
He died today about.
Oh, he passed away today.
He passed away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, and I hope you will consider. Ken.
Okay, I will consider it.
Thank you very much, Ken.
Well, thanks for calling. No, I had not heard that last bit of news, but we can only imagine what the past year or so has been like for him. And as well as for the families of the men who lost their lives in that incident. So we can only pray for everybody is what we can do. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
How you doing tonight, Ken?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How am I sounding tonight? Can you hear me?
You sound fine to me.
Okay. I had Spectrum come out and work on my landline phone today, and fine so far. I just want to know how long it was going to hold up. But
No, you sound good.
it's working.
Had it stopped working?
Oh yeah, I mean they come out and work on it, and 3 days later just out.
Okay.
Lady came out from Spectrum. She said she'd been with them for about 8 years, Ken, and she did a phenomenal.
Okay, well, it's working good now. At least it's getting to me in good shape. I hope it's getting everybody else in good shape.
Yeah, me too. It's your last caller, the very last caller that you have who I called. His phone was breaking up also. I could hear him ask 2 or 3 questions, and I was on TV on YouTube, and but his was breaking up just like Ralph's. It must. Curious if he's.
Well, we know Ralph's on a landline. Maybe we can find out if Liberal is on a landline. If somebody calls now and says you were breaking up, then we'll start suspecting it's a landline thing.
Yep. Okay. He passed away yesterday. He was in Raleigh when he passed.
Okay, I hadn't heard that. But that's just of course, that's a tragedy on every level and in every sense, the whole thing.
It so was, kid. Like this, it was on the city. They knew he didn't have a license and put him in that truck. Terrible.
Well, I imagine that we're going to hear all that argued in court at some point, I expect.
Yeah, they said last night on.
Well, that's what they've paid so far, but I don't think we've heard. The end. A lap and a half from the end, maybe the last guy I expected to win it was Reddick, because I figured Reddick was just going to push Bubba Wallace around, and then that would be the race. And then Bubba went on his little adventure up to the wall.
If it ain't snowing, it's just crazy driving at the end of it. And it wasn't none too warm there in Atlanta yesterday either.
Oh, no, it was like 39 degrees in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's still better than Bowman Gray.
Exactly. Yeah. Are you looking forward to the State of the Union address tomorrow night?
I'm not. Don't have any strong feeling about it one way or the other.
I mean, the Supreme Court comes out and rules that his illegal tariffs are illegal, and what does he do? He turns around down to 15%.
Place tariffs under that law. The new set of tariffs has been placed under a different law. I don't remember all the section numbers, but the law now that includes deficit. So that's the law he's using now, and those tariffs can stay in effect for 150 days. But we're
Right.
probably going to see another court challenge because the law says it can be done in the event of a balance of payments deficit. But we don't have a balance of payments. We have a balance of trade deficit, but that's not included in the law as a condition. The balance of payments deficit is something that we don't have. So
Right.
somebody will now sue on those grounds. So we're going to see more lawsuits. And then if he's not allowed to use this law, there are two other laws that he can also use, all part of 1974 trade package. There are two other laws he could potentially use to levy tariffs. So it's going to be probably a long time before all of this is settled.
You're exactly right, Ken. I agree with everything you said, but you know the verdict on it's basically going to be just like the first one. It took almost 10 months to. He'll be the money to do that. So I don't see why somebody in the White House or the cabinet or something just don't say, you can't do that, but we.
They're already in court. They already have suits filed to get that money back, and I guess the government will have to pay back to them what they've paid on tariffs over the past year. So that's going to be in court, and again, there's going to be another lawsuit under the law he's doing now. It's just going to be complicated, and it's going to take a long.
Yeah. And thanks for taking my call. I really enjoy your show.
Well, thanks for calling. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Wait a minute. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Go ahead, please. And good night, caller. Phone line is open. There's a number up there. The email address is keneckleslive@gmail.com, and we'd love to hear from you either way, by phone or by email. And we do have some emails to read, and we'll read them. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Ken, I don't know what happened to my phone. It asked me a couple of questions, something about Wi-Fi and something else wrote out. And then, let me mute it. And then, you're freezing up. And when you freeze up and somebody calls in, it goes straight to voicemail. And the last caller, we didn't hear over half of what he said. And it's been almost everybody tonight. I'm on my cell. I don't know if I'll be breaking up or you'll be losing me or not.
I don't know what to say.
But you're freezing up a whole lot, and we didn't hear. You know, when you wasn't freezing up, we still didn't hear the last caller. Was that Mr. Pelham?
Yeah. Now he was on a land. We know he was on a land.
Well, and Charles, was he on a cell?
I don't know. How did he sound?
Huh?
How did he sound?
He sounded okay. He's always on his cell, right? Yeah.
I think so. So it could be a landline thing.
Yeah, I think it is because I'm on my cell now. We'll have to find out when I hang up if everybody else hears me or not.
Well,
but yeah, we'll just have to find out, I guess. You know, old Larson, he took himself out, and then didn't Logano take himself out too?
Yeah, pretty much. Now we're used to other people taking Larson out, and we're used to
I
having
know it. I
wheels
know
fall
it.
off. But that's the first time he's done it to himself, at least like that.
But you know, it's always a weird mistake.
It's always something. But this is the first time
Sure is.
that he's done it. I don't know what he was trying
Yeah,
to do.
I don't know. He was trying to. I don't know either. I heard him over his radio. He said he couldn't. He didn't see him. All he had to do. Golly, how could he not?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Racing's crazy.
It's been a real strange 2 weeks.
I agree with that. Now, what did NASCAR change to make it back like it originally was, more or less?
You're talking about the thing that you're talking about the chase, the championship?
The new rules.
Oh, I can't keep up with all the rules.
You know, they get the original horsepower back, and
I don't know. I cannot keep. They change rules so often. I cannot keep up with it. I don't know. I can't explain
Oh.
it.
I lost you for a few seconds there.
Oh gosh, it's all falling apart. Anyway,
I'm telling you, I think it's a government. I'll just be honest with you.
well, the government's after me. Them too.
Now, all of us. I have to all of us.
Well, what I was saying about the NASCAR rule, I can't keep up with them. They change too often, and they change. They're just so esoteric. Change. I cannot explain it to you. I know what they did with the chase. The rest of it, I can't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. They talked about how they're going back to the big horsepower. And, well, what difference does that make with a restrictor plate?
I don't know. I don't make any. I wouldn't think.
I wouldn't think so either.
No,
But
it'll make
and
it
then
make a difference. It'll make a difference when they get to the smaller tracks where there's no restrictor plate.
yeah, and then all they're going to do is break traction when they try to give it gas till they get, kind of adjusted to it. I guess
I guess.
it's hard to not mash that loud pedal.
Yeah, I mean, if you're someplace like Martinsville with 900 horsepower, you gotta think twice.
Yep, sure do. All right, I'll let you go. Somebody else can call in. I'll give you my pick tomorrow night.
Okay, thanks.
All right, have a good one.
You too. All right. So, Mr. Pelham, if you're listening, my report is that your call was also breaking up, and you were on a landline too. Maybe that tells us something. It's got to be a landline factor here. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Yes, good evening to you, Ken.
Hello.
I'm on the line, but you're currently frozen on television.
Oh, good night. What next? What next?
For what it's worth.
You know.
Your previous caller is accurate. It seems like everybody's been in and out again tonight. So between you frozen and everybody, but his cell phone was clear for what it's worth.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes.
Well, I'm on a landline. I'm on the spectrum, so we'll see how this one works. All right.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Just for general FYI purposes.
Okay.
At City Hall the other night, I picked up a pamphlet while I was waiting for the meeting to start. Actually, it was a newsletter. They said the Church Street project is approximately 40% complete.
40%. Good night.
So you kind of do a little, you're thinking and you go, all right, how long has it been already? And they're not even halfway. And okay. if you ride down, can't.
the other direction one
Oh,
day
did you?
just to see what I could see. Oh yeah, it's obliterated. As I say, there is no road. There's nothing. There's just a
Nothing.
void.
It looks like a raw, heavy construction site.
Yep, that's what it looks like. And so they're 40% done.
40, according to their newsletter, 40% complete as of the meeting in February.
Well, then we can expect to drive on Church Street, I guess, maybe in mid-2027-ish.
We'll see which one gets done first, that or the stoplight.
The stoplights, yeah. Maybe that's why they can't fix the stoplights, because everybody's working on Church Street.
Anyway, a little change of topic. From the For What It's Worth, and I can't keep up with it either, but NASCAR has different rules for different size racetracks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that certain horsepower and the plates are required at certain tracks, and at other tracks no plates are required, but they have different requirements in regards to horsepower and
Right.
And apparently you need one of these really thick rule books and a good lawyer to figure it all out.
Well, I was just going to say maybe you could prepare a bullet point, a concise bullet point presentation and send that to me.
I know that, I guess if you could get your hands on a rule book, you could read it and begin to make sense of it. But I do know that they do have different rules for depending upon what size of the track it is, for example.
I guess I need to look that up. Maybe I can look it up and change.
Wave your hand. Wave your hand.
All right, you should see my hand wave in 7 seconds.
And 3, 10, 4. Yo, brother, you're froze.
Okay. All right.
Let me do this. Although, no, you're not. You just moved again. You're good.
Thanks.
You're back live again, Ken.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Yes, Ken.
Hey.
With the previous caller, ETJ, your conversation was breaking up also.
All right. Are you calling on a landline?
Now I'm trying to attempt to call on a cell phone to see if that makes any difference at all,
right.
so that you'll know how to narrow it down what's going on.
Okay, so you're on a cell phone now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
I know you can hear, but it's just whether the viewers can see any difference or not.
Well, yeah, the call's not much good if the people can't hear it.
Yeah. And one thing, if they say I'm breaking up, I have a question that of a taxpayer money to a board where he's appointed himself as lifetime chairman of the board, and a board that has no guardrails over it, and realizing how the country is struggling and having a hard time buying groceries and medicine right now, if $10 billion of tax, you could answer tonight. The Board of Peace.
Well, now, the Board of Peace, I know people had to pay
Yeah,